Hello everyone. Welcome to Flamingo Transworld Private Limited. My name is Vyoma.
And I am Pooja. We'll give you a brief information of Land of the Rising Sun, Japan. Japan is located in the Pacific Ocean and it is a stratovolcanic archipelago consisting of about 6,852 islands. Japan is one of the countries most affected by natural disasters. 2 of the 5 most expensive natural disasters in the recent histories have occurred in Japan.
Japan's main islands from north to south are Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku and Kyushu.
The flight options are from Delhi, which is Air India, All Nippon and Japan Airlines are the best suggested flights. From Bombay we have Thai Airways via Bangkok, Air India via Delhi, All Nippon via Delhi. These are the best suggested flights.
Cherry blossom. The cherry blossom is Japan's unofficial national flower. It has been celebrated by many centuries and holds a very prominent position in Japanese culture. There are many dozens of different cherry tree varieties in Japan, most of which bloom for just a couple of days in spring.
Now, while talking about the cities of Japan, first comes is Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital of Japan. Tokyo is a mixture of nature, palaces, modern buildings, architecture, technology, religion and of course shopping. Tokyo offers a seemingly unlimited choice of shopping, entertainment, culture and dining. Next is the ASAKUSA temple. ASAKUSA Shrine, also known as the Sajasama or Senso, it is one of the most famous Shinto shrines in Tokyo. Sensoji is an ancient Buddhist temple located in Asakusa, Tokyo. It is Tokyo's oldest temple and one of its most significant.
Next is Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji, standing at 3,776 meters high, is a distinctive feature of the geography of Japan. It is located near the Pacific coast of central Honshu, just west of Tokyo. It is the highest mountain in Japan and is one of Japan's 3 holy mountains along with Mount Tate and Mount Haku. It was added to the World Heritage List as a cultural site on June 22, 2013. It is an active volcano that erupted last in 1707.
Next comes is the Lake ASHI cruise. Lake ASHI is a scenic lake in the Hakone area of Kanagawa in Honshu. It is a crater lake that lies along the southwest wall of the caldera of Mount Hakona. The lake is known for its views of Mount Fuji, its numerous hot springs, historical sites and ryokan. OWAKUDANI boiling valley. OWAKUDANI is a volcanic valley with active sulfur vents and hot springs in Hakone. It is a popular tourist site for the scenic views, volcanic activity and especially a local speciality of eggs, the hard boiled in the hot spring. Next comes is the Imperial Palace. The Tokyo Imperial Palace is the primary residence of the Emperor of Japan. It is built on the site of the old Edo Castle.
Next is Ginza. Ginza is a district of Chou located south of Ieyasu and Kyobashi. It is a popular upscale shopping area of Tokyo with numerous internationally renowned department stores, boutiques, restaurants and coffee houses located in its vicinity. Ginza is recognized by many of the most luxurious shopping districts in the world. Next is Akihabara. That is the most common name for the area around Akihabara station in the Chiyoda ward of Tokyo. Next comes the Honda Robot Show. SUMO is the humanoid robot created by the Honda in 2000. It is currently displayed in Mirikian Museum in Tokyo. The computer that controls Asima's movement is housed in the robot's waist area and controlled by a PC wireless controller or voice commands. Next again is the Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower is a communication and observation tower in Shiba of Minato. At 333 meters height, it is the second largest structure in Japan. The structure is an Eiffel Tower inspired lattice tower that is painted white and international orange to comply with air safety regulations.
Next comes is the Tokyo Skytree. Tokyo Skytree is a broadcasting restaurant and observation tower in Sumida. It became the tallest structure in Japan in 2010 and reached its full height of 634 meters. Coming up next is the Rainbow Bridge. The Rainbow Bridge is a suspension bridge crossing the northern Tokyo Bay between Shibapura Pier and the Odaiba waterfront Development in Minato. The bridge is 2,618 feet long with a main span of 1,903 feet. The name Rainbow Bridge was decided by the public itself. Coming up next is the National Diet Building. The National Diet Building is the building where both the houses of the National Diet of Japan meets. The Diet Building was completed in 1936 and is constructed out of purely Japanese materials except for the stained glass, door locks and pneumatic tube systems.
Alright, Tokyo Bay Aqua Line comes next. The Tokyo Bay Aqua Line, also known as the Trans-Tokyo Bay Highway, is a bridge-tunnel combination across Tokyo Bay in Japan. It connects the city of Kawasaki in Kanagawa Prefecture with the city of Kirasarazu in Chiba Prefecture and forms part of National Route 409. With an overall length of 14 kilometers, it includes 4.4 kilometers bridge and 9.6 kilometers tunnel underneath the bay, the fourth longest underwater tunnel in the world. Next is the sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestling is a competitive full-contact wrestling sport where attempts to force another wrestler out in a circular ring or into touching the ground without any other soles on a feet. 6 grand sumo tournaments have been held each year. Next is the Shinkansen train. The Shinkansen is a network of high-speed railway lines in Japan operated by 5 Japan railway companies. The network has expanded to currently consisting of 2,765 km of lines with maximum speeds of 320 km per hour. Flamingo is very proud to use the Shinkansen train to travel between Tokyo and Nagoya.
Coming up next is the Nagoya. Nagoya is located at the center of Honshu with a population of 2.24 million. Traditional industries like ceramics and textiles, as well as the key modern in the industries like automobiles, aviation and machine tools have also developed in Nagoya. Today, Nagoya continues to draw attention and keeps on the developing as a Japanese international city. Nagoya Castle. It is a Japanese castle located in Nagoya. It was built in the beginning of the Edo period as the seat of one of the 3 branches of the ruling of Tokugawa family, Owari branch. Coming up next is the SC Manglave and Railway Park. The SC Manglave and Railway Park is a railway museum owned by the Central Japan Railway Company in Nagoya. The museum was opened on 14th March 2011. The museum features 39 full-size railway vehicles and 1 bus exhibit, train cab, simulators and railway models.
Nagoya City Museum. That's the next. The Nagoya City Science Museum is a museum located in Nagoya. The museum houses the largest planetarium in the world and has 3 main sections on modern technology, life sciences and general science with a variety of hands-on exhibits. The KAIKAN Museum. Japan's leading car manufacturer Toyota has its headquarters and many of its domestic production plants in the region around Nagoya. The company's headquarters are in the city of Toyota, less than 1 hour east of central Nagoya. The KAIKAN Museum also serves as a meeting point of 4 plant tours. Car fans should also consider a visit to the Toyota Automobile Museum, which exhibits Japanese, European and American automobiles from the late 1800s to the 1960s.
Up next is the Port of Nagoya Public Aquarium. It is a public aquarium in Minato, Kungnaya. It is divided into 2 buildings, the north and the south buildings. It introduces the world of cetaceans, that is whale, dolphins and porpoises. The south building exhibits a theme. It is the journey to the Antarctic and is a breeding exhibition that takes you from Nagoya through the Antarctic cutting across the seas around Japan, the Deep Sea Gallery, the Equatorial Ocean, the Australian waterfront and the Antarctic Ocean. Coming up next is Hiroshima. Hiroshima is the capital of Hiroshima Prefecture and the largest city in the Chongoku region of western Honshu, the largest island of Japan. The city name means broad island in Japanese. Hiroshima is best known as the first city in the history to be targeted by the nuclear weapon when the US Army and forces dropped an atomic bomb at the city at 8:15 am. Up next is the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum is the primary museum in the park dedicated to educating visitors about the bomb. The museum has exhibited an information covering the build-up to war, the role of Hiroshima in the war-up to the bombing, and extensive information on the bombing and its effects, along with the substantial memorabilia and the pictures from the bombing.
The Atomic Bomb Dome. The A-Bomb Dome is a skeletal ruins of the former Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall. It is the building closest to the hypocenter of the nuclear bomb that remained at least partially standing. The A-Bomb Dome was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List on December 7, 1996. Do you all know what is the reason they selected Hiroshima for the attack? Hiroshima was a city of both industrial and military significance. Many military units were located nearby, the most important of which was the headquarters of Field Marshal Hata, which commanded the defense of all southern Japan. In total, an estimated of 40,000 Japanese military personnel were stationed in the city. Thus, on the August 6, 1945, the US released the Little Boy bomb at exactly 8:15 am Hiroshima time. At least 70,000 people were killed in the initial blast, which approximately 70,000 more died by the radiation exposure.
Now, let's talk about the Children's Peace Movement. The Children's Peace Monument is a monument for the peace to commemorate Sadako Sasaki and the thousands of child victims of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. This monument is in Hiroshima. Sadako Sasaki, a young girl, died of leukemia from radiations of the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima on 6 August 1945. Sadako's wish was to have a world without the nuclear weapons. Thousands of origami cranes from all over the world are offered around the monument. Coming up next is the Miyajima Island. Miyajimi was a town located on the island of ITSUKUSHIMA in Saika district, Hiroshima Prefecture. Miyajima has been considered a holy place for most of the Japanese history. Next is ITSUKUSHIMA Shrine. ITSUKUSHIMA Shrine is a Shinto shrine on the island of ITSUKUSHIMA, the best known for its floating torii gate. The shrine complex is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the Japanese government has designated several buildings and possessions as a national treasure. Next comes the Osaka. Osaka is a designated city in the Kansai region of Japan. It is the capital city of Osaka Prefecture and the largest component of the Kyushu metropolitan area, the second largest metropolitan area in the Japan, situated on the mouth of the Yodo River on Osaka Bay. Osaka literally means large hill on the large slope. Coming up next is the Osaka Castle. Osaka Castle is a Japanese castle in Chuko, Osaka. The castle is one of the Japan's most famous landmarks, and it played a major role in the unification of Japan during the 16th century of the Azuchi Momoyama period.
Next is the Umeda Sky Deck. Umeda Sky Building is the 19th tallest building in Osaka Prefecture and one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. It consists of two 40-story towers that connect at their two upmost stories with bridges and an escalator crossing the wide atrium-like space in the center. Next is the Universal Studios. Universal Studios Japan was the first theme park under the Universal Studios brand to be built in Asia. Currently, it has 8 sections: Hollywood, New York, San Francisco, Jurassic Park, Waterworld, Amity Village, Universal Wonderland, and the Wizarding World of the Harry Potter.
Next is Kyoto. Kyoto is a city located in the central part of the island of Honshu. It has a population close to 1.5 million, formerly the imperial capital of Japan for more than 1,000 years. It is now the capital city of Kyoto Prefecture, located in the Kansai region, as well as a major part of the Kyoto-Osaka, Kobe metropolitan area. Coming up next is the Kinkakuji temple. Kinkakuji, officially named Rokonji, is Zen Buddhist temple in Kyoto. It is one of the most popular buildings in Japan, attracting a large number of visitors annually. Coming up next is the NIJO Castle. NIJO Castle is a flat land castle in Kyoto. The castle consists of 2 concentric rings of fortifications, the Ninumaru Palace, the ruins of the Honmaru Palace, and the various support buildings and several gardens. It is one of the 17 historic monuments of ancient Kyoto, which has been designated by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site.
The next city is Nara. Nara is the capital city of Nara Prefecture, located in the Kansai region of Japan. The city occupies the northern part of Nara Prefecture, bordering Kyoto Prefecture. Here we come and see the Todai Temple. Todaiji is a Buddhist complex temple that was once one of the 7 great temples located in the city of Nara. Its great Buddha hall houses world's largest bronze statue of the Buddha Varikona, known in the Japanese as Daibustu. Next is the Deer Park. Nara Park is a public park located in the city of Nara at the foot of Mount ASAKUSA, established in the 1300s and one of the oldest parks in Japan. Over 1200 wild sika deer freely roaming around in the park can be seen here.
Coming up next is the Kobe. It is the capital of Hyogo Prefecture and one of the Japanese 10th largest cities, located between the sea and the Rokko mountain range. Kobe is also considered as one of the Japan's most attractive cities. Kobe has been an important port city for many centuries. Up next is the Kikusadai view. Kikusadai is a viewpoint and a park just aside to the top of Maya-sen in Kobe. Next is the Naruta Whirlpool visit. The Naruta Whirlpools are the tidal whirlpools in the Naruta Strait, a channel between Naruto in Tokushima and Awaji Island in Hyogo. Up next is the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge. The Akashi Kaikyo Bridge, with a length of almost 4 kilometers, the world's longest suspension bridge, opened in 1998.
Next important is Alpine Route. The Alpine Route is a spectacular scenic passage over the Japanese Alps. The route is just 37 kilometers in length, but the vertical interval is as large as 1975 meters. It uses 7 different forms of public transport with 5 different modes, namely cable car, ropeway, trolley bus, highland bus and walking. This is an area of immense snowfall, and when the road opens in mid-May, it is surrounded on both sides by the walls of snow 10 meters tall. Best time to travel here is from mid-April to mid-June.
So guys, Flamingo provides you different itineraries for Japan. Every year we have a group departures for Japan as well. Our itineraries are a 6-nighter tour. In that we have 2 nights in Tokyo. Tokyo to Hiroshima is by Shinkansen train. Next 2 nights we have in Hiroshima. Hiroshima to Osaka is again by Shinkansen train. And last 2 nights in Osaka. Kyoto Nara we go for a 1-day trip.
The next option is a 8 nights tour, where you have 2 nights in Tokyo, Tokyo to Nagoya by Shinkansen train, 1 night in Nagoya, Nagoya to Hiroshima by the Shinkansen train, 2 nights in Hiroshima, Hiroshima to Kyoto by Shinkansen train, and 3 nights in Osaka, Kyoto, Nara, Kobe, all day trips.
So what are you waiting for? Just book your Japan trip with Flamingo.
You can call us on our landline number, that is 40001500. For immediate response, call us on our cell number, that is 85x06582, or simply visit our website, that is www.flamingotravels.co.in. Thank you.